Hey everybody, if there's one thing that bugs me, really, I think more than anything else, it's the people who just blindly try. I get that there's some merit in making the attempt. Maybe you don't really know how to go about it, and I should feel like these people get a little bit more credit than those that just do nothing at all. But I can't really think of anything in my life that I've ever done where I just did it without looking it up or talking to somebody or getting some instruction or whatever. I mean, right from learning how to walk and talk as babies, through school, to playing sports, to everything we do, we get help from somebody. And if it's not help from somebody, it's something. We look things up, we try it with some companion piece that helps us along the way. So that whole idea of trying to reach people and make money by just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks, to me is a very foreign concept. And I don't understand people that do that. So that's what we're going to look at today, because we've seen those that ignore their customers and yell at their customers and just don't know what the hell they're talking about along the way. So let's look at somebody who they gave it a go, and I give them props for that, but you fall on your face. So before we even see them, let's take a look. I did two quick Google searches, as you can see. Social media consultation, New Jersey being the first. And if you look, how many people come up? Tons. What if you just looked for social media agencies overall? Social media agencies. Look, one after the We Are Social. And I shouldn't even be showing you these because these are people who do what I do. But that's okay. So, take a look at all this. One after the other after the other. So there's no excuse for going, I tried, I didn't know, I didn't know what to do, I didn't know who to call. I mean, if your toilet breaks, you're not going to, try to fix it yourself, and then when it doesn't work, just go, I didn't know what else to do. I mean, you call a plumber. So let's take a look here. This is a place, it's called the Doctor's Office Urgent Care. So, but anyway, this is their website, and it looks good, right? I mean, they got a lot going on here, a lot of information. It looks pretty reasonable as a website. And when we click on the Facebook link, because we always go to Facebook first, with 800 million users, that's where we begin our social media journey at every turn. And we click there, and it takes us to this. The first thing that jumps out at me that I really don't care for is the fact that this gets cut off. I know that you kind of get what it is that they're saying and who they are, but it just doesn't scream professionalism to me when it's a little bit choppy and it's not high quality and it's cut off on the ends. I don't like that at all. Secondly, there's only 95 likes. And again, I also understand that you don't really like the emergency room. It's not something you're into. But at the same time, when you need it, you really, really need it. So that means that liking them and knowing what they're going on, are they closed for renovations? Are they open? Is it open at this time and this day? Those are things that you want at your fingertips. So they should have lots of likes. If they're doing good business and they've got 3 locations, they should have lots of likes, lots of people that are following them. That way when they need them, they're really there. Their last post was on July 3rd, talked about their July 4th hours of operations. I mean, there's something about July 4th that really makes me feel like emergencies happen. And it's, barbecues and 3 things. Flame, grills, beer, and fireworks. And typically, things that explode, things that help create explosions, and alcohol, all in the same day, usually in excess, are going to lead to emergencies. So here's the point, right? They could have had 10 tips to stay safe, a million different things they could have put out on this page that just would have kept you in the forefront, kept them in the forefront of your mind. Not because they really want you to be safe, because truthfully, they make money on your hurt. Point is, if they would have done that, they could have stayed at the forefront of your memory. That way, when you're walking around with, 9 fingers and a nub, the first people you think about are them. They didn't do that. All right. We flop over to Twitter here, and we realize that they only have 25 tweets, and that doesn't matter because it's only going out to 16 people. You obviously need to reach a broader scope, a larger audience than that. More than 16 people are going to get hurt over the lifetime of your business. So that needs to be expanded. I get it, you tried it, but you didn't really do anything. And here's where I really think that they took an attempt without having a clue as to what they were doing. There's a link here with no description. Where does it go? We open it up and we see that it's not really anything. It's like an ad. I contact archive. It's just like an ad for themselves. So they linked that, and let's see what this one brings up. And this one's a coupon from April of 2013, but they posted, yeah, it was out in April. So they haven't posted since April and May. These are coupons. I mean, some context, people. Like, I don't know what that goes to. So if you don't know what you're doing, I mean, ask for help. I mean, please. If we go back, let's close down some of these things here. And we go back to their website. We see they've got this little RSS reader. Here's a blog that has only 2 posts in it. There's nothing that says that it's them. There's nothing that it doesn't brand them in any way. It doesn't show when they were posted. We don't know if they're new, if they're old. Are they on top of this? Are they not? Most of their navigation just goes to looking at it in different views. And I know this is a Blogspot theme, and it's neat, but it doesn't. It's not for everybody. It doesn't belong everywhere. Looks like they've got a whole bunch of blog posts here. In reality, it's just a photo associated with each of the 2. This is the one that I was looking at. So again, not good. And then finally, when we click here on Google Plus, let's see where that takes us. Right to the same place. Every time I click it, you can see the page refreshes. It just goes to the same place again. So they said, okay, we need the social stuff. We've got a blog, we've got Twitter, we've got Google Plus, we've got Facebook. Why? I don't know. We've heard these names before. Put up some links to connect them to that, and we'll do the best we can. And they're clearly not working. I mean, honestly, if I had an injury, this would not be the place that I would think to go based on this. So they got to stay at the forefront of people's minds. So sometimes it's not really about doing it wrong because you're an arrogant asshole like Amy's Baking Company, or you're behind the times like Turtle Beach headsets. You know, sometimes it's just that you gave it a shot, you didn't think to look into it any further, and you just don't know what the hell you're doing. So there's lots of things that can be fixed really, really easily with this. You look at their Facebook page, I mean, it's real simple. Look, we go to photos, and the first thing you're going to notice when it comes up, when I go to the albums, is that there's just zero organization to it. I mean, photos are not the most important thing when it comes to a company like this, but if you're going to have photos, at least make sense of it. Every album's untitled almost, you know? It's what it seems like. So there are little things they can do. More than anything, people are not going to love this company and run to this company. It's only there when you need it, but they're not the only game in town. So when I get hurt, I want to immediately know which place to go to. If they want to stay in business, they need to make it them. Little things, ask for help, and you'll get there. So that's it for this week. Not too big of a deal. They gave it a shot. I give them credit. But if you don't know what you're doing, you gotta fucking ask somebody. Don't just, let's just see what happens over and over again. And when it doesn't work out, you just kind of throw your hands in the air. No, not the way we run businesses. So they can get this fixed real easily. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to help them with this. We'll keep you posted. All right, we'll talk to you soon.